D Wade. This is like seeing Jordan. It's like seeing Jordan in lingerie. It's just crushing. Pause.
What's up, y'all? Gerald here, creator of Gospel Chops and your host for this YouTube channel, back with another video. Now, y'all, that stuff I don't like. When black men excel to a point in their life, in their career, where they become a role model to thousands, let alone millions of young black boys, I just believe that they have a responsibility to carry themselves in a certain way that won't corrupt the youth, a way that won't poison the well of young people that are looking up to them, that believe in them, that are living vicariously through them. But we always see circumstances where some of these artists and musicians and entertainers and athletes act in such a way that is so irresponsible that you can see head on that they don't care anything about their followers, their fans, those that look up to them. They don't care. They don't see themselves as having a responsibility. They don't see themselves as being required to uphold a certain standard for those that look up to them. And in this case, we have Mr. Dwayne Wade. And I know a lot of people, I've had these conversations about Dwayne Wade in the past. A lot of people have blamed his wife for some of the foolishness that's going on in his family. In particular, his son that wants to transition into his daughter, which we know is a biological impossibility. But we see it. It's been promoted in the media. And understand that these things are not just out there organically. They are marketed to you and marketed to your children. So recently, Mr. Dwayne Wade became a laughingstock of Cameron and Mase on the It Is What It Is podcast because he stepped out to be honored at a Miami Heat game. They were honoring this man who has accomplished a lot. We're not taking anything from him and his athletic ability and his athletic accomplishments, but this Negro stepped out in painted fingernails. Yeah, y'all. Yeah, painted fingernails with millions of young black boys who look up to this man. He's stepping out in painted fingernails to accept his little accolades and awards from the Miami Heat. This is that foolishness that I don't like. This is that foolishness that I could never get behind. This is that foolishness that I always admonish other black parents who have little black boys to teach their boys that this is not the way. Turn against this foolishness and against people who engage in this foolishness and sell themselves out to do whatever it takes to capitulate to this evil, demonic industry. If you wanted to represent your team colors, you could have wore your old jumpsuit. You could have wore your old jersey. You could have wore a hat. Why paint your fingernails? What are you really saying, Mr. Wade? Because a lot of people in the black community thought your wife was pushing this stuff, but it turns out, based on the evidence that we see, it may have been you pushing your son to become your daughter. This is unfortunate. This is against God. This is against everything we believe in, and it is pushing young black boys in the wrong direction. You are a detriment to African-American society, Mr. Dwayne Wade, and we as Christians don't support this. We don't support anything close to this. Sir, ma'am, I hope you figure it out at these later years in your life where you don't have as much to do. Seems that you are bored, that you are not on the court anymore. You're on the golf course and you have nothing better to do than to paint your fingernails and come out in front of the public and put these images in front of our children. We reject your fingernails and your fingerprint on African-American society. Sir, have several seats, because we will not buy into this propaganda that you are putting forward in front of our boys. Y'all, what you think about this and the feminist propaganda pushed by Dwayne Wade, a 6 foot something man with painted fingernails that he's flicking in front of our little boys. Let me know in the comments. I'd love to know what you think on this. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share the video so we can get more people involved in the conversation, yo. And like I always say, always remember and never forget, without the gospel, it's just chops. Until next time, peace.